Hi everyone, Susie here with another processing video. This is a picture of my two granddaughters on Halloween, Evie and Capri. We have a Peacock and we have Batgirl. I really struggled with this layout and it sat on my desk for a very long time. The first pattern paper, I believe it could be Echo Park, and I try out that green behind it and it just didn't work. So I just matted it on some pink cardstock originally, and then I ended up adding a white layer. And then I know I'm going to use this Felicity Jane black and white paper at a diagonal. And so I cut it at a diagonal, and I'm using some extremely old 7 Gypsies fabric tape at the diagonal. I don't even know if 7 Gypsies is still around, to be honest with you. But I'd adhere that at the diagonal and trim it. And then I am going to position my photo where I think it best suits the page. And then these are just some funny little stickers that I never buy Halloween stickers, but I got these in the dollar bin at Target because I knew I was going to have some Halloween pictures this year. And there are some gold glittered stickers, and the rest they're wood chip, not wood chip, what do you call those? Wood veneer stickers. And I know for sure I'm going to add the long spider along the side. And I thought I would add that boo, but it did not make it to the final layout. You'll see this left-hand side of the layout I completely tear up after a certain point, and it completely changes. So I end up adding some tags that are die cut, a black and white gingham tag from Felicity Jane. I'm still at this point working on that layout, that little cluster that I end up tearing out. And you'll see the makeover. Here is where now I start adding the veneer pumpkins. I have painted one or colored one black with a Copic marker. And then I will paint the other 2 pumpkins kind of a reddish pink burgundy with Copic markers. And I fiddle around with the placement of the little pumpkin for a long time because I can't quite find the right place until I just end up tucking it underneath the big red pumpkin. And I added the happy glitter stickers from that dollar sticker set I got at Target. And then I use these old Making Memories stickers, and I add Girls 2017. This was at Finley's birthday party, and the girls just snuck away and had some playtime in Evie's bedroom, and it was the cutest thing to walk in and see them playing, and then they just hugged each other. So I still have to figure out a way to cover up the marks where I tore off the original cluster, and here I'm adjusting my tape runner. This is that sticker sheet, and you see me coloring in the pumpkins, first with an orange marker, and then I will go over it with a burgundy marker. So just to let you know, these the veneer shapes that you get in kits and whatnot, they are, Copic markers do cover them quite well, and I'm sure paints do as well. I don't think I've tried paints at this point. Here is when I'm fidgeting with that smaller pumpkin. And I ended up pop dotting the larger burgundy pumpkin and tucking the smaller one underneath it in the end. And I'm going to work on the upper left little cluster. I add some Felicity Jane die cuts, a label, 2 labels, a label, a banner, and then a tear apart one that says fun. The bat that I put at the top I painted, and it was broken, but I managed to piece it together. Now I'm working on the tag. I really wanted to incorporate this black tag with the gold heart. And I just couldn't make it work. You'll see me position it in several different areas. And then I try another cluster that isn't working. So I go back to and I add my journaling to that tag at the upper right hand side. Still working on adding that tag, but it does not end up making it. Or I'm finishing that upper left hand portion. And I do like how that turned out. Go back to the drawing board with the tags that I have sticking out over the left hand portion of the photo mat, and I end up using a die cut burgundy tag and layering it with a Felicity Jane black and white check tag. And this is another little die cut piece. This is a die cut tab from Paper Tray Ink. And you don't see this until the end photos, but I do end up adding another die cut tab from Paper Tray Ink. This video, I swear, it was drawn out over the course of a couple of weeks because I could not finish it. And it was driving me nuts. So I finally just dug in my heels and finished it. And here I decide to add some more yellow to add to that captured label at the top. And I try to add this yellow doily, which got torn apart with my tape runner. But you'll see that as I work with it, that I get it put back together. I use some liquid adhesive and then I cover up. I knew a portion of it was going to be covered up with the tags because this is below my layered tags. Another thing you won't see me doing, I did add that yellow mustardy colored, a chipboard heart above the tag cluster. Now I'm adhering the captured up on top. And I really am working hard to find some phrase stickers that will work with this photo, and I just don't think I dug deep enough. I had some that would work, but I couldn't find any. And I was at this point in a hurry to get it done, so I ended up adding some lined journaling, which I'm not crazy about, but it'll do. Then I add some enamel dots and some gold enamel hearts. And then here are a couple of still shots of the layout. I hope you enjoyed this process video. I will have more upcoming videos. Please stop by and visit, and thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Bye.